Now, Suze, I just keep on hearing that. Now, Suze, you know, it was like her catchphrase when you were around.
Yeah.
Now, Suze, take a look at. Walking off as she's saying it, like.
Exactly. Follow me. What are you going to do with that?
Just sound recording.
So that should force temperatures into the negative.
Have we turned it on this?
Yes, once.
You've had it on a couple of times since I've been here.
We had it on for warm the other day.
Yeah, that's right. You've had it on heat as well.
But it is beautiful. Look, how could you live anywhere else?
Mm.
However, it doesn't worry me because the most peculiar thing happens to me here.
What?
Really peculiar. I mean, it's amazing. For a short period of time, maybe 6 or 7 hours, I sleep really well. Really, really well. Pleasant, comfortable, everything is nice. The rest of the time it's not the same, but it's amazing how it is. What are you going to do with yourself? There's hardly much reason for you to stick around now. We're over the worst of this hump, I think.
Yeah.
Except burying me, if anybody feels like doing that.
Is that what you like to? Would you like to be buried?
No,
No.
want to be burnt,
But
then buried in the garden.
yes.
On the other hand, we could do without the burning, or we could do it so that it was just the simplest of fires you could possibly put a person in, and then bury me. But I think it'd take a while.
You saying we should try and burn you here?
No,
I think it's illegal.
I think it might be too.
Mm.
Across the atmosphere, moving slowly without gravity.
If your loved one wants to die at home, do it. All the agencies like palliative care, district nursing will help you every inch of the way. Just ask. Far better way to go.
I don't think people understand well enough that this is something that you can tap into. Palliative care at home. Mum rang up and it was different to any call that I'd had before with her. Now, Suze, you really mustn't mind. She said to me, Suze, you really mustn't mind, but I wouldn't mind if I woke up dead. And I thought, I've never heard her say that before.
Well, I didn't think she was going to make 82 years there at one stage. She'd just gone down that hard, that fast. It's amazing. She was as tough as tough. She was still, right up to the week that she collapsed, still walking up as far as here and back. So, fitness-wise, she's as strong as an ox. There might have been a lot of discussion about, well, second-rate doctors end up in the country. First-rate ones end up in the city, and she just developed this mental block of, I'm not going to see a country doctor, and the COVID disease was enough to keep her away from Melbourne doctors. So, because all she was really on about then was, look at me, I'm losing weight. Because it actually came up in discussion where we'd heard of somebody dying of cancer because of COVID. Because of COVID, they couldn't go and get treatment, or they were too scared to leave the house for treatment. And here she was doing the same thing, and I had no idea. Very strong-willed woman, so you really couldn't tell her to she's going to the doctors. We wouldn't have it. I think the exercise of handling the dogs and walking them around the place might have contributed to slowing down the cancer, I don't know. But then, once Jack was gone, everything just went downhill.
Roger, I'll get you to put me in the chair and take me for a wheel around the veranda.
You have a sprint?
Oh, it's cold out here.
I said to Mum, it's your right to die, and, I'm sad about it, but if that's what you want to do, then you have a right to do that. I checked it out. I said, so you're really sure that you don't want to see a doctor? And she was sure. I do know enough not to try and argue with my mother. If you, Rog, go backwards, turn here. It's easier if you pull her through. I thought, oh my God, she wants to die at home without seeing a doctor. I remember, opening up the drawers and gathering together all the drugs that I had left over from when I broke my leg. Had some endone and Panadine and whatever I could find. Gathered it all together and was just about to fly down to Victoria to this sort of going rogue, dying at home story with Mum.
About every second day, actually. The birds are really shoving the water out of it.
It ended up that I spoke to her doctor and said, look, can you please go and see her? She doesn't really want to see you, but can you go and see her? He had no idea she was that sick.
Is this hard to push?
No, there's no weight in it at all. It's less pushing effort involved in the electric wheelbarrow. Walking in the room, she looked up at him and said, "Oh, I'm not talking to you." And without a blink of an eyelid, he just said, "Oh, that's fine. I'm here to talk to you." And pulled up a chair and sat down beside her and sort of left her not much room for argument. Given that she couldn't get up and go away, and didn't think to put her fingers in her ears, she had to listen to what he had to say. By the time I got back, she had made the decision that she would at least go into hospital for one day. yeah, she was a real stickler for that one day until it became obvious that there were a lot of problems that she'd been avoiding.
She had a tumour in her bowel and she was given a colostomy bag just during the operation. Basically, she was terminally ill. It was pretty clear she only had a short time to live. Every time I walked in to see her or rang her, she would say, "Suze, I want to go home." And she'd say it in a loud voice so that all the nurses and everybody were in no doubt as to what she wanted.
Hi, Susie.
Oh, Suze. Come and see something really magical, Suze. Now you have to be careful and stick to this side here, because what we're going to be looking at is a little nest, and in it are babies.
Oh.
And 2 mothers, no fathers, 2 mothers. Come on. Oh, it's all right, there's no mother on, so you can... Come closer. Can you see it? Just hanging there, very tenuously. Eastern spinebill. It fascinates me that it's 2 females.
Oh.
What is this device, Suze?
It's a camera, Mum.
Oh, there she is. She's got something in her beak. Look, sitting on the gum tree. Look, just there.
Oh, yeah.
Really, that's
See
not
her
grey, is it?
just at the bottom?
Oh,
She's got something in the beak.
Yeah, we have to take it in turns with fruit trees around here. The birds allow us to have something each year. That's about it. That's a little close, Suze. You'll be up my nose next minute. Come and look at this thing, Suze. Uh-oh, that bee just made a terrible error. Terrible error, bee. Awful. Look. This is a Mexican thing called Hoya carnosa, which means flesh-like, and they are, aren't they? Look, they're sort of fleshy. Sort of, see a bud you can throw down through that thing.
I used to pop them when I was a kid.
What?
Well, yeah, you didn't know about that, but the little buds before.
This thing.
That's a terrible thing to do, Suze, because it blooms on the same stem every year, you see, and until it puts out some new growth. So these aren't fuchsia. Oh, look, did you see that?
Mm.
What came out? That was seeds, spores. Oh, I must show you.
Oh, right.
So that's an orchid. Some amazing, Suze.
It's like a gardening show, Mum.
I know. Come and look at this. This is the most fantastic fungus that I've ever seen. Grapefruit tree suffering madly from lack of
I think the 2 of us were much closer than we had been for a long time in the last 2 weeks. Whether that was more dependency on me, or quite a lot of trespasses forgiven or forgotten, probably combined with the knowledge of the inevitable. Don't know.
Where are you, Desiree?
You have to realise this thing, Sir Roger, that he has a great list of terms of affection which sound absolutely insulting.
What did he call the sheep?
Desert head.
Desert head.
Is that your camera?
Yeah.
Is it a very good one?
Well, it's a good video camera. It's a DSLR camera, which means, you know, it's like originally for taking stills.
I hope he's not where he looks as if he is.
Well, he enjoyed that.
He looks as if he's in the vegetable garden.
Hmm?
He looks as if he's in the vegetable garden.
Yeah. No, it's only an extended yard. Otherwise we wouldn't have a bean or a tomato left. Westwards? Yep, yep.
Might as well use the hose here on the veranda, Roger. There's at least 30 pots. Let's put that down for a minute and go and get that hose out there. Hello, old boy.
That hose over there?
Yes, and water that white daisy that's trying desperately to pretend it's still alive.
One way over there.
Yep. Or don't.
I'm going to try to finish this one and then I'll do that. That got watered last night. It hadn't been watered for about a week. Probably why it's looking a bit poorly.
Really, like what? Word, when was it when they think you were a gardener?
It's quartered on this. I mean that one.
I missed that one out altogether.
Which one? This one?
Yep.
Looking after Mum as she died just felt like a really natural and easy thing. It's lucky living on the North Coast, you know, we actually have available a course that you can go and do that's all about preparing you for being with somebody when they're dying. It teaches you about things like advanced care directives, about how to help somebody feel comfortable while they're dying. You know, things like finding out, do they like to be touched? Do they want to see other people, or would they prefer quiet time? One thing that I learnt was the value of having a hospital bed, and how, you know, the bed, besides going up and down, it also has patches on it that inflate and deflate and stop the person from getting bed sores.
Yeah, about there, I reckon.
Mum was,
I'll hold
you know, she was just an incredibly determined person, and she really did die the way she lived. You know, she did it her own way, in her own house. She almost did it without seeing a doctor at all, but I'm really glad that she didn't. If she hadn't ever seen that doctor, we wouldn't have been able to get all that palliative care help. Seeing the doctor triggered the Victorian health system's palliative care support in spades. We had a hospital bed delivered to the house. She lives in the country. It's not an easy driveway.
I'll sit her up first.
Do you want to be sitting up? Are you feeling sick?
Only vaguely.
It was unlike any time I'd ever experienced with her before. And her vulnerability, I mean, she couldn't walk. She couldn't really eat. She got gradually weaker and weaker, and it was so easy to feel my compassion for her.
This way. If you want to do the same on the opposite side.
I can't do it.
You know, I didn't have a history of a lot of loving connection with my mum. I had a lot of history of a lot of being really pissed off with her.
How's that feel?
And I knew she cared about me, but she was a full-on person, and she stayed full-on, you know, while she was dying.
Careful of the digging thumbs.
You're free.
It's not funny after a while.
Getting this chance, I didn't have an expectation of what came back.
That was not the success I expected.
Mm-hmm.
Too difficult.
It's hard work for you, isn't it?
Well, it's a worry. That's what it is. Because if something disastrous happens, and they often do,
Yeah.
I'm going to be in a real mess.
On ABC News tonight, Victoria records its highest ever daily jump in COVID cases as problems emerge at one of our testing providers. New South Wales struggles to cope with its COVID surge.
There you go.
Roger,
Put that on.
Roger,
1900 it starts.
Roger,
Yeah.
get me a bag that I can vomit into if necessary.
Is it gastro stop time? Kind of is, isn't it?
6 o'clock, yes, it is.
Is it somewhat soon?
Gastro stop time, Mum. Your stomach pills.
Why do I suddenly feel so unwell?
Nauseated?
Mm.
Okay, I can get you something for that.
Well, you better be quick because I'm going to throw up.
Found his groove to upstage the big names in the Big Bash. The Australian Open champ touches down to defend her title, and Paddy Mills on fire in the NBA. As one fan gets a reminder to always keep her eye on the ball.
Woman, she has.
Osaka or something?
Yeah, that's it. Naomi Osaka. She did this. She let a documentary get made about her, and she's not a happy person. Her life it just looks really devoid of home, you know, anything that you would call home-like, because she just travels all the time.
I wouldn't let one be made about my life unless I passed on every scene.
Yes, yes.
No, you can't show that. Show this instead.
Yeah. The producers would hate you.
Yes.
We were exploiting other people's poverty, which we never really figured out. We all thought the revolution was round the corner. That was the good bit. The bad bit was that we were completely wrong. Were you puritanical? Yes, I was quite puritanical.
How's that?
How do you define that? Well, I didn't approve of the drug culture. I definitely didn't like not being in my right mind. Even when I was in my right mind, out of my skull, I hated it. Yeah, I did too. Threw up all over the place and thought, the one thing I don't want to be is stoned, ever. And I think, you know, I'm over. I soon won't be here anymore. You've been spending a lot of time now in conservation. Let's go to find your woods. I think it would be a good idea.
This bed only bends in the middle, does it's got no other little, like where the knees and that go up and down.
Yeah,
It's
it
nothing.
would be
It's not
nice.
deluxe. No.
Yeah, 'cause that's what happens. She slides down that first half of the bed.
You're not going to.
Yes, it's not a good idea.
You're not going any further, but it might be doing your bottom that good.
Yeah, if that
Because it should
that
bend up.
was
Yeah.
there instead of
The
down
bend's
there.
in the middle of the bed, which whoever designed it's a bit useless.
Roger, could you find me a decent place to sleep? I've been trying to sleep in an awful place.
Well, we'll try and sort you out, will we?
Yep.
Are you going to have a wash today?
Oh, that's up to you if you think I'm here.
Have we got another 90, Suze?
Yeah, there's another one. I just brought it in.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's up to me. I'm just the one who turns up to do what you'd like to have done and offer my services.
Roger, could you just...
It's quite a huge job caring for someone who's actually dying. You need lots of support of the family, and everyone needs to support each other. It's not just really a one-person thing. You need quite a few carers to help out and sort of rotate and be able to have a break so they're not being worn out as well.
I know, you lock all the blankets on, don't you? I remember that from the other day.
I think the most important thing, if you're wanting to do at home and have nurses involved, would be perhaps like a hospital bed. It just makes caring for somebody just so much easier. I don't think you could do it without it. I think the best thing that we can all aim for is just what we call a good death, which really involves having family and close friends around and basically being pain-free and just to peacefully have an end of life that slowly you slip away, and I guess it's just a nice finish to life, and wherever we end up going after that, we just don't really know.
Everybody processes death in a different way. One thing I realised is that I like to call it dying and not passing away. It's not a bad thing. You know, Mum wanted to die. She'd had enough. And what was very clear was she wanted to die at home. And it was enormously satisfying to be able to give her that. I think it made a huge difference to, how we felt afterwards.
I must die soon. I can't keep on trying with this.
Don't try, it'll just happen. You don't know when it's going to happen? No, it's just going to happen.
Well, I've been around quite a while.
You've been here long enough? Had your innings? Where are you going to go?
To heaven.
What's in heaven? Do you know?
Someone I like, most likely.
Hopefully someone you like up there.
No, I just don't see it.
You just had enough and you want to go to heaven, but whatever's afterwards
I
happens.
have had enough.
Yeah.
My cold and my sickness has been quite awful. I don't want any more of it.
the run wasn't as nice. Well, speed it up. You're left behind.
There was a whole series of letting go and letting herself drop to the next level as each little thing was achieved, where you could see she was just letting go the fight and prepping herself for the end.
Suze goes down and swims in the river.
Do you?
There are actually rules that have been put in place by people who have no right to put rules in place, like, who am I trying to say?
What kind of rules?
Rules about how you behave. What is his name?
You're not talking about politicians, are you?
No, I'm talking
Religious
about
people?
people who like to be the boss of things.
Oh, okay.
And he really was the boss of stuff for quite a long time.
Now, when you were building here, didn't you used to go down to the river and swim or something? Remember
Yeah,
you telling
the
me?
Parrot.
Or down to the King Parrot? Because you didn't have anything much, did you, back then?
No.
There was
No, we didn't have
nothing.
any.
You didn't even have a dam.
No, there was nothing near here.
What
at
time
all.
of year did you start building? Do you
Oh
remember?
gosh, that's a big ask.
I moved into the Goulburn Caravan Park in March, and I stayed in the Goulburn Caravan Park all through winter.
Wow.
And I can remember skating down to the toilet block, or back from the toilet block to the caravan, or my mockies on the ice.
Oh, yes.
So I got quite good at that. So yeah, we got through winter, and then by then the stumps were in. And I'm pretty sure it was about August. And when I brought the caravan out from Seymour, and we put it up here, and on the way out, going through that big cutting, I nearly lost the caravan. It did the.
Well, you weren't driving really fast, were you?
Only 80. But the result was the sugar, the soy sauce, and the rice got mixed together on the floor. And so I jacked the caravan up. Yes, and I left and took all the stuff back to Seymour and left Lee to clean the mess up.
Roger, you'll have to get me a cup of tea or something because I can barely speak.
Run out of.
You want to try some water first?
All right. Oh, is that water?
Yep. Or super glue.
This is cold.
As her ability to swallow decreased, there was that constant fear. I've seen it with baby lambs. When they lose the reflex, they literally drown while you're trying to feed them. So being very aware of that and watching her swallowing abilities decrease was fairly scary. Once we got to a certain stage of giving her anything to drink, knowing, could get into her lungs and be really, really bad. And stopping oral medications well before she got to the stage of choking to death on them.
I've got this incredible condition where I'm imagining things and they're terribly real.
Are they?
I can't remember what that drug was with the drops for stopping restlessness at night. Yeah, that was insane. 3 drops of that and she was out for 14 hours or something. Yeah, it was ridiculous. And then she was not really much chopped during that day till the evening. So I dropped that one right out. And it sort of scared me a bit because if you only got days to live, you don't want to be an unconscious vegetable for them.
There's definitely something wrong with me.
I don't think there's anything wrong with you.
I imagine things.
Yeah.
But Mum, it's also the drugs that we've got to help you with pain and to relax.
Can definitely be a side effect from some of those, yeah.
They may have done really weird stuff.
Are these all your paintings?
Mm.
Beautiful.
I just paint my life.
Do you?
What is there going to be some sort of ceremony for this?
For cutting your nails?
No.
I'm not that good.
Oh, they look nice.
They look nice.
Mm. If I could move into a better position. The funny thing is, I've lost my strength, and so I can't.
We'll help you move up the bed, yeah.
I mean, it seems weird that just suddenly, I was just walking across the room and I fell down. It's just that I haven't been able to really walk unaided.
I'll give you a hand.
I'd be really wrong.
It's alright, don't worry about that, I'll pull that up.
Okay.
I haven't got to
That's okay.
crawl around for.
We'll take that one out because it's potentially been in for over a week, so we'll get that one out.
Yep.
Did they leave a big box of
You want some more of those?
syringes and
Yep.
all of that? Because do you need any more stock in there?
That's a pretty picture.
Did Roger put that up there yesterday for you, your daisies?
No, it was up before. That was a bowl of daisies that I did for the Christmas thing that I put on of paintings.
I was looking at that thing you've got on the cupboard. It said you put together like a competition where everyone painted the same bowl of daisies. Was that what happened?
Have they gone on with it?
I think it's already happened, yeah. I think you might have taken a photo of some daisies on your table and then everyone had a go at painting them and that's your one.
It is. I'm hopelessly immobile.
Yep.
So I'll just stay. It's a nice card from Sir O'Keefe.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she really cares about you.
What was that?
That was a bird.
No.
that a magpie who makes that song? Magpie or a currawong?
Currawong.
Hey Roger, do you want to give me a hand to turn Mum?
Yeah, but Victoria doesn't have point Went over to a friend, she'd been exposed, but she tested negative, and then I went over, but then her house back tested positive. But then a whole bunch of people got COVID.
How long do you think Mum's got? And it's very hard to actually put a timeline down, but when you're sort of sitting back there a bit, earlier days, it's very hard. How long's a piece of string? People can either go on for quite a while or they may surprise you and go quicker. It just depends on the circumstances. People's breathing changes, and that's one of the main things. They start that they're not starting to take any diet or fluids. Once that starts, or have any output, death's not that far away.
Oh.
Yep.
3 ml syringes.
Or we could draw it up in a 1 ml syringe and plop it into that one.
Yeah, the 3 ml syringe. 0.1 is barely moving the plunger.
The palliative care team just made sure that we had everything we needed.
Well, you know what, I can go.
4 1 ml.
You know what, I can go back and bring some more out this afternoon.
It's an amazing service that's available for people. I don't think people understand well enough that this is something that you can tap into in your state, is palliative care at home.
In this and inject it in the 3 millers. Does that make sense?
It was so comforting having them come. Somebody else who knew about dying, and it was a source of information for us.
We'll just put what's remaining in a 3 ml syringe,
and then bring
label
it,
and then I'll bring out some more 1 ml syringes.
It was COVID. They ended up having to turn up in full COVID gear. They were so uncomplaining.
That's haloperidol. Midazolam I'll do next, which is 0.3.
They came to understand that she was what's called drug naive. So because she hadn't had any regular doses of painkillers and all that sort of thing for many years, these drugs, in most people, those sort of doses just sort of mellow them out, whereas Lee was being knocked for six.
Drawn up now off that syringe.
So yeah, I backed the doses off to probably half of what was recommended, just so that she'd stay reasonably lucid and with it. And that seemed to work.
So what I'm just doing is just priming this line. So even though I took that up to 8, Roger,
Yep.
by priming that line, it's brought it back to 7. So
Yep.
just so that you know that we haven't lost.
Yeah.
It's all, it's all in the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the big culprit's been the pain. She prefers to get up with a bit of pain rather than be doped up. But with a lower level doping up, there'll be less pain. She may be more aware because it won't be as exhausting. 4.5.
If your loved one wants to die at home, do it. All the agencies like palliative care, district nursing will help you every inch of the way. Just ask. It's a far better way to go.
It's just telling me that I was doing nothing for too long with it.
Yeah, I was sitting in there today when you guys were up with Nikki doing all the drugs and stuff on the table. I was sitting in there and I was like, it's pretty amazing that she's this sick and she's like in her bedroom, you know? She's got the medical bed in there and she's got all the drugs here and she's got you guys looking after her, and like if any component of that wasn't there, it'd be just like impossible, you know? Like even just the bed, like how would you do it if she didn't have the bed? How's that? A bit better? You want more? It's pretty amazing that the resources are available to do it. I don't think many people get that, and particularly for Lee, who never liked leaving here for very long at all, and doesn't like hospitals and doesn't like doctors. Like, it's pretty amazing that she can have, that she can be being kept alive and as comfortable as possible and still be here.
1 mil. Volume infused is 0.0 at the moment because it's only running at 0.3 mils an hour.
Yeah.
So we won't see that move for a while.
Yeah, it'll be at least an hour before
Yep.
we see a figure.
That's time remaining 23:59.3 mils an hour.
Yep.
I'd bring your 90 down, Lenore, so then you don't get that arm cold, because that arm will get cold with it out. You feel that arm.
She keeps on wanting it up off her elbow. I don't know.
I just thought if I had that one closed over, it might get used to it.
Your hands have been getting very cold. I've been thinking of getting a hot water bottle to sit on her hands.
Yeah, really.
So.
I think I wasn't fully prepared for how, even though Ollie said and you said and stuff, I wasn't fully prepared for how sick she looks and seems, because it's like you don't expect somebody to be able to be home at that stage.
No, we don't see people dying very often. We see people who are dead, but not dying. And it is a shock.
Yeah, it really reminded me of seeing Jethro. I was like, oh, because he was only a few days away, and she just looks like he did, you know, like just that really, just not, you know.
Yeah, because that way I can stand her up and put her in the chair.
Yeah.
I saw Lee's teeth, and I was like, oh, they're Lee's teeth. But like they were the thing that was like most recognizable about her face to me. Like her hair is still, and like of course I can see in her face as well, but like her teeth look the most like how I remember. I was like, oh, your bottom teeth, yeah, right. I know those teeth, like, because her cheeks and her eyes and stuff, I don't know. They just look very different, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They've just put in this driver, so it's going to give you some painkillers that are going to come kind of straight away from now, I think. Right, Mum?
Yeah.
Your hands are really cold, Lee. How do you feel about me putting the blanket up further towards your chin?
You know what you could do, Doms, is just plug in that radiator. See, there's a radiator down there.
Can I heat things up now, maybe?
Here's a cool flannel, Mum. Do you want your eye wiped? Yeah. And the other one as well. Okay, here we go. There.
Too much? I think you've got butterflies in your hair.
How do you want the mouth spray, Mum?
Oh, yeah, no, I've got to do that.
Oh, have you? Alright, beautiful. I wasn't sure. But I'll bring some out anyway, regardless.
Yeah, no,
Anyways.
yeah, I've got those 2 batteries there for emergencies.
Well, yeah, and as I said, those batteries should last.
Swallows are getting pretty hard.
Oh.
I wonder if I just put my hand a little bit on your throat. Throughout your body. You are pretty straight. You want to be pulled up a bit? Yeah. You're hurting. Alright, shall I lie you back down and we'll try and roll you?
Okay.
So Mum's in pain. We can try and roll her. Would you want to try rolling over, Mum? Would that help?
Maybe this already helped going down.
And tell us, Mum, what's next if it's still hurting.
Well, Nikki will be back in an hour.
Will she?
Yeah.
So this is this kicking in yet?
Yes.
It's running.
It's running.
Right. So she is getting up to the point where she would have had, or not quite, another dose of the Nadaz and everything.
Oh, she will have to have a dose. 5, 7. We're coming up to midday.
7 a.m.
7:30 for the morphine. It was 5 for the Nadaz and Harapril.
So she's definitely due for that.
Yeah.
And she's now getting it, but a very small amount.
Yeah, minute dose.
Do you think we should?
So we can give her.
Yeah.
Could give her a little bit extra.
Do you have a tissue that I could wipe these mouths with? And they're all out there. I've got this one, but you don't want me to wipe it all. Yeah, great.
I'm just going to sit there for a moment,
Yeah,
Thomas.
no worries.
I might get you to hold this sheet up there.
Yeah. Over on this side?
Yep.
I put the radiator on because her hand, Mum thought it would be a good idea.
Yeah, I think a hot water bottle might be.
Yeah. Okay, is that done?
Done. Looks like a drug dealer's paradise here.
Yeah, geez.
No, those little brony legs. Here's old Jessica. She went for a walk this morning, all the way around the western paddock. Oh, it was good. It's because I gave her half an aspirin. Again. It had such a wonderful effect that I took one myself. It's pretty terrible, isn't it? But the quality is still there. I don't know how.
Yeah, of course.
But see, look, she can hardly manage a slope like that. She used to chase sheep. We had to chase one this morning. So remember the picture of the black lamb that I sent you? Oh, yes. Oh, she's turned 20.
Yeah.
She's an amazing age.
See the cat? The cat's 21 and it's
Yes, and the goat.
handling it.
There's the goat, that you'll probably meet, turned 21 last May. Look, see, this is how hot it's been. Just shocking.
Yeah. Look at the pear tree. Is that pear?
What's that?
Oh, that's pear and cherry slug again. They won't amount to anything. But it doesn't kill the tree. And since we won't use poisons, well, not poisons tea tree, but apart from that, we don't. Ow! What was that? Oh, that hurt.
How's that?
Look, see this one says?
That's a hard case, like a shell.
Look at all that. Look, all of those are babies. No wonder the world isn't covered in them. And snakes can't go backwards.
Yeah, yeah.
So it died. Terrible, isn't it?
Big one, hey?
That's a red-bellied black.
It's a big snake, isn't it? Wow.
It would have been pretty impressive. I only learnt a few weeks ago how they slough off their skin. It splits at the mouth. We could not use the front veranda. They breed in the same place more than once a season, so I don't remove it.
That's magic, isn't it?
Just lovely.
Yeah.
Oh no!
What's happened?
That's the one we raised, and it's been locked in the paddock where you are for 6 weeks, and it still remembers that this is home. And it comes along here and it indiscriminately eats everything. And you know you're not allowed. Come on.
Oh.
Look how fat it is, Sue. You want to get a rear view? Look, it can hardly walk. It's so fat. Watch the waddle. That's disgusting. Cece, get that sheep. Get that rabbit. Get it! She says that's not a rabbit. She's only allowed to hunt things that are called rabbit. Go on, get that rabbit. Get it. Get it.
I've been struggling with writing the lyrics for ages and ages. But I really like the guitar part, so I'm persevering.
It's worth it.
Yeah, I really like the feeling of moving from this kind of 4 feeling to the kind of like 6 feeling of it, and that like the momentum of it, you know? We gave our word, but time hasn't spoken, and as we turn, spinning over and over, you're never closer. Way out here, past the atmosphere, moving slowly without gravity. We just drift, will we drift apart?
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So I mean, she got what she wanted. You know, she died at home. You know, and not in pain.
I'll just wait until.
So, you know, she'd seen the people she loved, and you know, that's as good as it can get.
Like Rocky Wolf stuff, I know. That one's still sealed. I can go back. That's still sealed.
My partner, David, had just arrived that day. I was making dinner and I thought I heard a noise from her. And I went down and checked on her, and her breathing was now really soft and shallow. I sat next to her and I held her hand, and her hand was really clammy. In holding it, it felt like I was holding a frog. You know, if you've ever picked up a green tree frog. And I looked at Mum and I knew she was dying. And I ended up just getting up and going to Roger and saying, calm down, you know, I think this is it. So we both went back in. I sat next to Roger. Roger leaned over and held Mum's other hand. And David came and sat in the room, and she only took another sort of 4 breaths, and then she stopped breathing. It was like we were all there, and she was like, I'm out. You know? And when she stopped breathing, my first reaction was I just felt so proud of her. And I said, Mum, well done, you know, just bloody well done.
We gave our word, but time hasn't spoken, and as we turn, spinning over and over, you're never closer. Way out here, past the
Peacefully at home. I like that bit. With her family. Devoted wife of Roger, loving mother of Jonathan, Susie, grandmother of Holly, Johnny, Naomi, and Nathaniel. Anyone else we need to include? We say life member of the Artists Society.
No, I think we'll leave them at the Art Society to put their own thing in.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to really say goodbye to Mum when?
Yeah. Yep. Tuesday morning. She called me over to wanted to stand up, and that was difficult because it was the colostomy bag and the catheter and all that. And she was determined, so moved all that around and stood her up. Then she wanted to stand on my feet. We used to do this hug and shuffle thing when we wanted to be close. And he got her up and she said, "Oh, I'm dying, aren't I?"
Did it feel really complete for you?
No. No, I don't think it ever will. It's what you could say was our last real moment. And it wasn't long enough. Sorry.
Oh, don't apologise. I'm just so glad, Rog, that you got to have that here with her. You know, just imagining how it would have gone down in hospital and trying to, you know, to have these moments that we had with her.
Well, would have missed moments like that. That's the thing. Because, I mean, you know, that moment was at 5 a.m. in the morning. Those sort of moments don't work with hospital waiting hours, do they?
Same day, but it feels just like it might as well be. And it's not the same light, but it drifts on through the same old windows with the curtains ripped and the paint just flakes and chips upon the wood. Funny how you're here and then you're not. You feel and then you stop. It's not the big things, not the ones you might think. I miss the silly little things, your footsteps, your favorite dress, the one you wore with long black tights the night we caught your brother stealing silver coins from the glove box. How we said he paid. Funny how you're here you stop. It's funny how you're here and then you're not. You feel and then you stop. It's funny how you're here and then you're not. You feel and then you stop. You feel and then you stop. How I wish you were here, wish you were.
Literally out here doing this, I'm just still like, oh, Lee's gonna kind of like come out on the porch in her little slip-on grey shoes and her like grey baggy t-shirt and be like, Suze.
So I could hold you